In this corner, weighing somewhere between 200 and 250 pounds, Logan Diener. And in the other corner, weighing exactly 0 pounds and 0 ounces, absolutely nobody. It's a free-for-all. Yes, it is time once again for Ldeinercise, the show where we exercise with Ldiener. And that looks like shit. I'm actually gonna... Let me mess with the lights. Alright. That should be good. Alexa, turn off wall lights. Yeah, that gets rid of the glare. Alright. We already have Karumi with the obligatory anime reference. Fist of the North Star. My frame... With the obligatory anime reference. Obligatory, rather. There's nothing worse than missaying a word and hearing that missaid word repeated back at you. Yeah. My frame of reference for Fist of the North Star is my knowledge that the anime is 100% batshit fucking insane. Also the NES game that a lot of people hate and I actually really, really like. Alright. Let's get in to some boxing. So, here's what I did. I decided... So the game is like $35, and I figured... Since I've never actually played the game before, I'm gonna download the demo. And then... if it turns out to be a good game, I will buy it after the stream. And, you know, if we exhaust the trial period, whatever that might be, I'm just going to go back to Ring Fit Adventure. Because quite honestly, I do kind of want to, you know, see what else that game has to offer. I thought the art design was really nice. I thought the graphics were really nice. The bosses seemed really cool. I just in general thought it was a really cool idea. That and it just like unlocked a whole bunch of different exercise things the last time I played. So that was pretty cool. Anyway. Actually, I just want a quick check. Not that it really matters at this point, but what is my battery? Good enough, I think. Ooh, white screen. The best part of any boxing game. I'm gonna put on the wrist straps. Consult a doctor. Fuck you. I don't operate like that. Doctors, I know better than any doctors. I've been on Facebook for at least 5 minutes. Press, what is it, L1? Oh, press any button. Oh, okay, I see what I did wrong. Okay. Press any button. continue. Well, we've already run into the first problem here. Did it hear me say that I don't want to consult a doctor? Is there like a cam like checking to see if I do that? That would be a cool thing. Just like a Nintendo console that has like, you better not throw this at the TV, and you better have a strap on. If the strap doesn't work, then you aren't playing the damn game. Fuck you. Hello, GMC. Did you hear they are making a new Mario movie? That's old. That's old news. Yeah, the one with Chris Pratt. I've made several comments about that on this stream, and actually probably yours. But yeah, I'm probably not going to see it, at least until I see some reviews. Why the fuck is this not working? Let's try this again. Okay, yeah. Yo, yo, yo! Get those gains, Logan. Fuck yeah. Wolfpack in the house. Well, I will if the game actually fucking starts. That would be ideal. Yes, I'll consult my doctor. Just let me play the fucking game. It says press any button to continue. Hang on. Oh, you know what I think it might be? Hang on. Does it have I see what it did. It has the Pro Controller as player 1. That's why it's fucked up. There we go. I win! We got off the do what we say or we'll get sued thing.
Fitness boxing.
Consult Dr. Dre. Did you hear the shit about Dr. Dre going after Marjorie Taylor Greene for using like one of his songs? That was pretty funny. It's not because it's messed up, it's because you're using a Switch. I'll use a Switch on you if you don't pipe the fuck down, Wolfpack.
Welcome to Fitness Boxing. It's nice to meet you. My name is Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. MTG is my hero. Can't wait for her to be first female. I'm just gonna ignore that. Yeah. So I've said this before. So what my plan is this is the demo. The full game is another $34.99. So what I figured I would do is I would play through the demo, assuming I get through the demo on stream, which I probably will, and then I'm gonna set up the RingCon shit again and continue on with Ring Fit Adventure because like I want to, because like I do like Ring Fit Adventure. I like what I've seen of it so far, and I think it's a really interesting, at least, concept. Mid-tier, how are you? Yeah, Dre Slam. You get to read the cease and desist was really good. I don't think. Well, here's the thing, though, is I don't think Dre actually has like the legal power to actually sue Marjorie Taylor Greene because like most of these artists don't even own their own music. It's true. Look it up. There's like. I don't remember what the technical term is, but there's like this middleman now. There's like these men now who kind of like go through this licensing thing. And, well, saying that, Dr. Dre might be like rich enough and more importantly business savvy enough to where like he might actually own the rights to his own music. But like most artists, especially legacy artists like Dr. Dre, who hasn't, you know, been putting out music, putting out his own music since, well, he did release an album, I think, like, about a decade ago, but you know what I mean, like, his heyday was kind of in, like, the 90s. Dre does own that song. Yeah, I mean, she took it down, but like, you know, the fucked up thing is I don't think that the person we elected to Congress really understands how the law works. You know, like, if I can get on my soapbox for a second, this is like the culmination of people like, oh, I want a family man to be president. No, I don't care about any of that. If I am getting surgery, I don't care how much of a family man my surgeon is. I want them to have experience. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 qualifications for being a leader of anything, is experience. Did you do the thing that do you have any, like, that's like the first question they ask on a job interview. Do you have experience doing the thing that we are hiring you to do? If yes, then good, you have a greater chance of getting the position. If not, then no. You don't have as good of a chance.
I'll be helping to teach you some new moves. So, are you ready to get started?
Is that a text-to-speech? That sounds like a text-to-speech voice. It doesn't sound like an actual, like, voice actress. I don't like how monotone her voice is.
Here's how to hold your Joy-Con controllers.
Yeah, this is definitely a text-to-speech. Why would they do that? Why not just hire a voice actress? It's Nintendo. You're telling me you don't have the money? Or actually, I said Nintendo. I actually have no idea who did this. I might have to check that out at some point. Okay, so... okay, so I guess... like this? I don't understand what it was. All the Joy-Con controllers.
To be safe, we're going to use
Oh,
the
I see.
Joy-Con
Okay, yeah,
straps.
so it is
Make
just...
sure they're securely attached to each Joy-Con.
Okay, yeah. Skynet, is that you?
Put the straps around your wrist and adjust the tightness. By the way, it's a great time to take a look around and make sure you have enough space to move before we begin.
Yeah, we should be good. Oh, wait.
Put the Joy-Con in your palms with the buttons facing up. Make a loose fist and grip your fingers around them.
I can't really do that with Joy-Cons in my hand. I guess this is, like, the best that I can do. Put the Joy-Cons in the palms with the buttons facing up. Okay. Well, that's not how, like, she has it in the illustration, though. She has it facing towards me.
You want to hold them firmly without squeezing hard.
Oh, okay. I see. So it's like narrating... I think, like, the narration is, like, one behind what the thing is. That's weird.
We just want to make sure you don't drop them.
Don't spy on me. I don't consent to this.
Alright, that's it. You can use your thumbs to press the L and R buttons.
My thumbs? Okay. Okay, I see. So that's how it wants. Okay. Nintendo has no money for voice actresses. They spent it all on R70. On R70 for your Joy-Con actress. Yeah. Oh, you mean R? Oh, R&D. I see. Yeah, for the Joy-Con actress. Yeah. Don't drop the Joy-Cons. Don't tell me what to do. I'll drop the Joy-Cons if I want to. I used the box. Oh, fuck. That means you can, like, actually, like, criticize me and have credential to do it. Hold on. And I clearly remember having to calibrate my Joy-Cons before every round. Yeah. Well, you know what's weird, though, is, like, you didn't have to calibrate the Wiimote, but then everything after that, including the Wii Motion Plus, you had to always calibrate it. It's kind of weird how, like, technology is supposed to get better, and yet you have to do more shit for it to be decent.
Alright, let's do this. Now I'll explain the moves we're gonna do. See that? This gauge shows your progress during the workout.
You know, they animated breasts on her. They didn't
And
need to
here
do that.
You can see how much time is left in an exercise. Now, this is how your feet should be in your stance. Left foot forward, right foot back. That's orthodox.
Left foot forward, right foot back. Okay.
Alright, let's do this. Get into your basic stance. Keep your feet shoulder width apart. Step back with your right leg. Turn about 45 degrees to the right.
You know, I'm just saying, if Rocky would have had this instead of just a meat bag, he probably wouldn't have lost the first fight.
Engage your core and make sure your back is straight. Keep your torso straight and look straight ahead. Now, go ahead and gently make your hands into fists.
I don't know why I did that.
Right hand by your chin. Left hand out in front. Now you can start to bend your knees. Move back and forth to the rhythm, just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, front, back, front, back. We'll move at this rhythm. Stay relaxed as you move. Now, watch the icons as they move upward into these targets.
Oh god, it's not even boxing, it's like DDR.
This is a jab where you throw your left hand out straight. Jab. Try to time your punch right when the icon is in the circle.
Oh.
You'll get a rating for each action you perform. Perfect timing will get you a perfect rating. If your timing is a little off, you'll get an okay rating. If you miss an action, you'll get a miss. Try to match your movement to the rhythm of the song.
Oh fuck, this is just DDR.
Alright, let's
Or
do this.
Just Dance or whatever the
Ready stance. Left hand. Let's do jab.
the one that doesn't require a mat.
Jab. Ready hand. Jab. Keep your left hand straight. Ready hand. Jab. Punch straight and step back. Ready hand. Jab. Jab. Nice punch. Alright, that's good. Let's keep going. A straight is power punch with your dominant hand. Straight. Alright, let's do this.
Okay, so problem. My right hand is not my dominant hand, and it has not yet asked me to switch that.
Ready hand, straight. Push off with your right foot. Ready hand, straight. Snap your hips with the punch. Ready hand,
is it?
straight. Straight. Aim carefully. Alright, that's good. I've got plenty of other moves to teach you as well. You can practice any of these moves in basic training. That's it for the tutorial. Good
Is it
job.
going to give me an option to say that my left is my dominant hand? Because I am left-handed. That's not even a joke. I mean, it's a rhythm game, and I have absolutely no sense of rhythm, so we're gonna suck regardless, so let's just quit.
Good evening.
Let's get you set up with a good daily workout. This is a trial version, so not all features. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, if I do end up liking this, I'll pay for it and probably play more of it next stream. I just figured I would try it out on this stream, and and whenever I've exhausted all of the possibilities of this trial version, I'm probably just gonna go back to Ring Fit Adventures. What's my fitness goal? To look sexy for YouTube. I'm just kidding, I already look sexy. No, cardio. Okay, so cardio is the only thing unlocked. So let's do that. Biceps, chest. Oh, I see. Full body is the only one available. And honestly, that's probably what I would have picked anyway, which is good. Let's do it. You can decide whether or not to incorporate stretching. Nah, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I'll need to do that. Okay, well, I need to do it all anyway. Like I said, I'm kind of just trying this game out. Uh, 10 minutes is the only option. Yeah, okay, I guess we won't have much, to do on this.
Let's really go for it.
Let's really go for it. Actually, I could probably do, like, a couple 10-minute, or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Lots of new icons, yeah, okay. Oh, I have 3 days remaining in the trial. Okay, fair enough. What does it need to load? It's running off of a micro SD card. Aw, fuck yeah, I get to piston punch people.
Let's get started. Let's pick it up a little bit. Get into
Oh,
your basic
fuck!
stance.
Oh, I did not realize this is gonna have copyrighted music. Oh,
Right hand
shit.
by your chin, left hand in front of your face. Move forward and backward to the rhythm.
Is this just a tutorial?
1, 2, front, back, front, back. We'll move at this rhythm. Alright, let's do straight. Ready and straight. Watch the movement. Ready and punch straight with your right. Ready and left fist bite your chin. Ready and now let's do jab. Ready and jab. Aim carefully. Ready and keep your left hand straight. Ready and punch straight and snap back. Ready and next jab. Ready and jab. Jab. Ready and breathe out when you punch. Ready and ready and next. One,
Oh, it's like, did it in between, like, two.
jab. 1, 2.
This is like
Keep
a rhythm game and, like, not even a very good one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm kind of glad I didn't buy the... Because if the entire game is just this, I kind of hate it.
Jab. 1, 2. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, jab, jab. 1, 2. Last one. Drive each one home. Alright, that's good. Now we'll
Oh, the
switch.
right one is, like, barely working, too. That might be a problem with my thing.
Do it in rhythm. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's do straight. Ready and straight. Watch the movement. Ready and punch straight with your left. Ready and right fist by your chin. Ready
I'm
and
definitely not getting this, actually, because
let's do jab.
I'm gonna fucking get claimed from this game.
Ready and keep your right hand straight. Ready and punch straight and snap back.
Okay, so this does have...
Ready and next jab. Ready and jab. tap. Ready and breathe out when you punch.
I'm trying to, like...
Ready and
The right Joy-Con only seems to register when you punch back.
tap. Tap. 1, 2. Keep in rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the rhythm. 4 more. Let's go. Ready and
This game sucks. I'm so glad I didn't pay for it.
okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, tap, tap. 1, 2. Last one. 5 each one. Home. All right, that's good. All right, that's good. Not bad.
So is there anything else to this game other than shitty Just Dance? Because if I wanted that, I could have bought Just Dance for actually probably cheaper. And it would have, like, been actually more of a workout than what I am doing here. You know, it would have been, like, more of a game, I think. Like, part of it is just, like, getting the right Joy-Con to respond properly. Take a rest day. Yeah, I'm taking a rest day. I'm never playing this game again in my fucking life. I was thinking this would be more like Wii boxing or something like that. Like, that would have been fun. Oh, I see. You have to do this. I see, so it's still going.
Good job.
I see, so you have to, like, smack the Joy-Cons together to block. Okay. Opening up the free training menu. Do I get to do that? Let's try that.
What looks good?
Okay, one player, I can do single player, or I can do 2-player versus 2-player. Okay. Wait, wouldn't 2-player tandem and 2-player combo be the same thing? It's like co-op? I don't know. Work out to a song. Just to see, like, what other songs does this have besides? Okay. Recommended, Shut Up and Dance, Bad Romance. All about that bass. Is there something from the last century? I'm in the mood for dance. I've never even fucking heard of that one. Wait, who is this? By the Nolans. Call Me Maybe. Kelly Clarkson. Moves Like Jagger. These songs suck. Wait, Cartoon Heroes by Aqua? The Barbie Girl people? I didn't know they had, like, another hit. Either that or, like, Nintendo just didn't want to license Barbie Girl, so it's like, okay, we'll license this song that you've never fucking heard of. It's always a good... Yes! Lip sync! Never mind, I take back everything I said. This game is 10 out of 10. Funky Town. Born This Way. Why does... So, okay, here's my question. Why does this have Born This Way, which is, like, overtly a gay anthem, and yet, like, they're gonna just, like, kowtow to, like, Russia or China's whatever anti-LGBT thing and not let you, like, do same-sex couples and whatever the thing was? Party rock! Oh my god. Is this song bringing back any flashbacks? LMFAO? Timber? Video, kill the radio. Start. Now you're speaking my language. Nope, you're not speaking my language anymore. Of course Maroon 5 would do a song called Sugar. It's the most overused... It's the, like, most overused, like, metaphor for sex. Written by a guy who I'm pretty sure needs sex explained to him. Or sung by a guy who I'm pretty sure needs sex explained to him. She looks so perfect. I don't know half of these fucking songs. Stronger. Okay. Let's try Stretch. Let's do this, and then we'll do Ring Fit Adventure, because fuck this game. Well, there is a sequel to this, though. Fitness Boxing 2. I'm sure it's more of the same.
Don't overdo it. Alright, let's stretch it out.
Actually, before we do that, I'm just going to read chat off. I'd rather have SK boxing or wrestling. Yeah, I'm sure literally anything would be better than this game. Akeem Slice, how are you? Logan is Saltima? I don't even know. Money for breast physics, but no money for voice acting. Exactly. Thumbs up for priorities. Yeah, exactly. But that's all. Oh, that's only if you are right-handed. She didn't even ask and adjust. Exactly. Yeah, like I am left-handed. Like Wii Sports in 2006, 2007, whenever did that Wii Sports launched with the Wii, right? Yeah, so it would be like 2006. Wii Sports in 2006 had like a splash screen before you started everything. Like, are you left-handed or right-handed? This can't even figure that out. Is this discrimination? Yes. Well, left-handers are wrong-handers. Okay. Well, I'm an einhander, so, what does that make me? Makes me a square! Ah ha 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 ha! This was all ages ago in Cypress, Texas. Okay. I don't know. If you have enough money, you could probably motion capture me. Ldiner versus Capcom. Yes. I mean, you know, there is Daredevil as an option, right? He's Marvel. You could play Daredevil as Marvel versus Capcom and pretty much have me. Oh, is Mugen or whatever? Is that like a fighting game engine or something? Okay. Demi-Kid's Light version. I've never heard of that. Is that like a Pokemon spin-off? Oh, it says I have 2 days? Okay. Dark Souls Fitness Boxing. Yeah. Yeah, no, but like the difference is like the controls I'm pretty sure are responsive in Dark Souls. Oh shit, I like okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna like go to the Yeah, I'm playing a rhythm game. I was not expecting to play a rhythm game. I did not want to play a rhythm game, and I still do not want to play a rhythm game, but
First,
this we're doing.
Rotate your shoulders in big circles. To the front. To the back. Now move on to your back and shoulder blades. One more. To the front. To the back.
Okay, wait.
Alright, that's good. Put your right hand in front and raise your arms. Stretch your whole body. Move slowly, left and right.
Gyrate.
Keep your shoulder blades back while you're moving.
Gyrate for me, baby.
Alright, that's good. Put your left hand
I need to
in
play
front of
more
your
bad
arms.
games because this is like the most entertaining stream I've done in a very
Move
long time.
slowly, left and right.
LCX did do a bad games stream a couple of weeks ago. I might, whenever I finish Darkwing Duck, my next ROM stream, I might do something kind of like that. I think it could be fun.
Alright, that's good. Raise your arms to shoulder level. Round your back and stretch your arms forward. Broaden your chest while you pull your arms back. To the back. To the front. Alright, that's good.
That's good.
Let's keep going. Drop down with your right
For
leg.
30 more seconds, then we're playing
Now
Ring Fit
lean
Adventure.
forward at an angle. Put your heel down.
Actually, I think it would have been 10 minutes had I not
Now
been reading
straighten your
chat.
right calf. Alright, that's good. Drop down with your left leg. Now lean forward at an angle. Put your heel down. Now straighten your left calf. Alright, that's good. Now let's warm up your wrists and ankles.
Okay. Or not. I guess that's all.
Alright, let's stretch it out.
Okay, yeah, that's just... Yeah, we're done with that game. Let's go on to something that isn't a steaming pile of goat shit. Or, you know, at least to some degree isn't. My niece isn't ambidextrous, but she seems to have no trouble being ambidextrous in rhythm games. Yeah, I'm left-handed, and, well, you can probably tell the immediate reason why rhythm games are a huge struggle for me, even more so than most games. Elden Ring Fit Adventures. You know, if somebody wants to do a mod to, like, incorporate motion controls into, if somebody wants to do a mod to incorporate motion controls into Elden Ring, I'm sure it's already been done, but you'd be you'd probably be in the top 10 to do it. Oh, you are left-handed? Cool. So I'm not the only one. Is that why your username also begins with an L? It's L for... You know what? I should just tell people that the L in Ldiner actually stands for left-handed. Oh, it's tangled in a bunch of shit. Okay. Give me a second. The Ring-Con is tangled in my PSVR. You know, that thing that Sony claims they're still taking seriously and yet have not released it. Haven't released a killer app for it in the, 5 years that the technology's been available. Fucking hell. VR is like 5 years old and the best they can do with it is just some shitty tech demos. And I mean, I guess there's Skyrim in VR, but that's just like... They just make it like point and click. It's like... Well, actually, I guess you can just do it with a controller. I don't know. It's just like... VR needs some more, like, specific tailored games. Like, that's what I've been saying for years, is like, you need to like start doing like some simulation, like some sim games on VR. Like, fucking Steel Battalion on VR would, like... Steel Battalion on VR would be, like, the Doom for PCs. It would be the thing that would convince everybody. Like, no matter how passively you might be, like, interested in the technology, it's what would convince you to, like, ultimately make the jump to VR, I think, is Steel Battalion. My brother owns Steel Battalion. We bust it out every so often. Yeah, like, that controller is fucking epic. I would buy Steel Battalion and an original Xbox just for that giant-ass controller. VR. Yeah, no, LCX should not do VR. That is just a disaster waiting to happen. One of the Neptunia VR release, and you essentially go on a date. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, a dating simulator. I mean, like, if all else fails, just, you know, turn to what I imagine will ultimately be used as anime porn. Oh, yeah, press in on the Ring-Con. That's right. Yeah! Just about every anime game on PC has a nude mod. I don't doubt you. Also, I'm downloading like 50 games in the background, so you're gonna see that every so often. Cool. Is it gonna make me do the fucking tutorial? No, it's not. I need to tighten this thing, I think. There we go. Every game should have a nude mode. Fitness boxing, the nude mode. What's that thing that, like, people always say about Tomb Raider? Stab yourself with those polygons or something like that. Oh, we have to do a fucking warm-up every time? I want to get into the game! Yeah, I feel fine for right now, actually. Probably because I'm doing it wrong, but still. How has your ring fit? Do I have to take a fucking satisfactory survey on this? Easy. I think this is about right. Yeah, I'd say. Do you want to continue with the same difficulty? Yeah. Want to get in some stretching? No. I just want to play the fucking game. Thank you. Didn't I already do this level? Do I have to do it again? I might just keep doing random from now on. Whenever there's an option for random, I always just do that. Need to chest. Okay. Okay, sit on the floor and extend your legs.
Okay, let's move. Squeeze your abs, bend your knees. Nice. Perfect. Okay.
I probably should not be bending this as much.
All right.
Not that it really matters. I don't think you can actually see what I'm doing.
Excellent. Okay. Fantastic. Sharp. Neat. Challenge yourself. rush, though.
Okay. So I think it wants like this. Oh, wait. Into your abs and hold. How's it going to be able to sense that I'm doing that, though? Oh, okay.
Feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
Oh, I see how it is.
Swap.
A ring con. Like this, I guess.
Okay, let's move. This exercise uses a wide range of muscles. Great! Fantastic! Great! Wonderful! Fine work! Excellent! Very nice! Yes! Yes! Nice! Good job! Amazing! Well done! Let's keep
Oh, wait.
going! Yes!
Oh, I see. I need to, like, put my arms out, too. I'm now noticing.
All right! One left! Right on! Perfect! Overhead press. Okay, let's move. Be sure not to raise your chin. Keep it up. All right. Great. Amazing. Fantastic. Good job. Nicely done. Well, great. Let's pick up the pace. Okay. Great. Come on. Okay. You made it. Keep squeezing. Chair pose.
Straight up. I mean, this is as straight as I can...
Keep going. Like the skill. Shuffle. Squat.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Keep your back. Nice. Keep it up. Excellent. Perfect.
Oh, press N.
With your legs bent slightly, squeeze. Overhead press.
Oh, I see. It's this way.
Okay, let's go. This exercise works your shoulders. Well done. Amazing. Okay. Amazing. Great. Fantastic. Very nice. Fine work.
I will say I like the how the ring con works. There is a lot of resistance to it. It genuinely makes me feel like I'm doing something, at least.
Good job. One left. Flawless. Knees, chest. Okay, let's go. Avoid doing this on hard floor.
Well, I am on a carpet, so...
Pull your knees closer to your chest. Excellent. Nice improvement. Very nice. Wonderful.
I killed the bad-in with exercise.
Great hustle.
Is my sweat shiny and beautiful? Nice, GG. Thanks. Okay, well, like, that illustration had the guy, like, laying on the ground, I'm pretty sure. Make more noises so that L can animate you. Come in! Okay. Use abs to crunch, not legs. Okay. Levon, how are you? I saw you've been streaming a lot more recently. I haven't really checked it out, but, you know, it's nice to see that you're doing that. That you're trying to lose weight. No, I'm just trying to make a spectacle of myself on YouTube. I'm not trying to lose weight. I mean, if that ends up being a byproduct of it, then fair enough, but, yeah. You have exorcised the demons. This house is clear. Finally. And I have reached level 5. I'm a level 5 exorcist. Exorcise all the poltergasms.
Now turn your exercise into experience points with a victory pose.
Oh, fuck. I forget how that works. Oh, okay. It's this.
Pull in energy from the ground. Release toward the sky.
Oh, it's this thing, I guess. Yay! I did it belatedly.
Lightly cover the IR motion camera. with
Oh
the
yeah,
thumb
that's
and
right.
right
This is a
thumb
thing.
As shown. Measuring. Please do not move your thumb.
I can't imagine how it would... How would you track heart rate with an IR sensor? Or is it an IR sensor? I always thought it was an NFC scanner. I always thought this was like the NFC scanner for like scanning amiibos or something. Now it makes me wonder if there's like some homebrew application that could turn the Switch controller into a like remote control for the TV. Kind of like what you used to be able to do with the Wii U's gamepad, which was honestly a really cool feature for anybody who's never owned a Wii U, which might be at least quite a few of you. One of the things you could actually do was use the Wii U's gamepad as a universal remote, and it actually worked pretty well. Skin pulses? Oh, that's how that would work. That's how smartwatches do it? No, don't, like, smartwatches have actual, like, EKG monitor? Wait, an EKG, I'm pretty sure is something different. I don't fucking know, I'm not... Do I look like I'm a fucking scientist? I don't know what an EKG is. I think it's, like, that thing that, like, old people use to, like, see if they're dying or not. Oh, not all? Okay, yeah. Well, like, my experience is, like, the Apple Watch, and that has an EKG on it. I used to have an Apple Watch, and then I realized... I feel so bad for my parents. So, like, a couple of years ago, I ordered... I really thought I would want an Apple Watch, because I thought it would... The main reason I wanted an Apple Watch was because, for, like, turn-by-turn navigation, I figured it would be, like, easier to do that than to have to, like, pull out my phone every time I wanted to see, like, where to turn. Turns out the Apple Watch was just too cumbersome. Like, doing that with the watch was just kind of too cumbersome, so I was just like, yeah, I'd rather just use... Like, that's ultimately the thing I learned with smartwatches, is, like, everything that you could conceivably do with a smartwatch, I would just rather do it with my phone. So I gave the smartwatch to my dad, and he seems to actually be getting some pretty good use out of it. He's using, like, the step counter and things like that to track his steps, and he seems to be getting much more use out of it than I ever did, so I'm happy at least it went to, some good use. Grr. You're gonna regret the day you met him.
Whoa!
Apple Watch as a toy could be useful as a fit. Yeah, that's kind of how, like, they really kind of started marketing it. They started marketing it as a fitness thing, but, like, it's so weird, like, seeing Apple, like, kind of, like, pigeonhole themselves into such a niche market. It's so weird. Like, usually, like, okay, like, whether you're a fan of the iPhone or not, like, anybody could get use out of an iPhone, right? Like, almost everybody checks the web, everybody needs to check their email, everybody needs to, file their taxes, watch YouTube. I mean, unless you're Disney. By the way, okay, I'm gonna get on a political tirade again. So, I don't like DeSantis, all right? But he may inadvertently be doing the fucking Lord's work with this, like, feud he has with Disney. So for those who don't know, Disney World has somehow exploited, I don't know, like, all the legalese for it. They somehow exploited some weird tax loophole where they are basically not within the jurisdiction of the United States. And as a result, they adhere to their own tax code. And, like, so basically, like, Disney World has its own sovereignty, I think. So I think legally it is not part of the United States, even though it's obviously located in Orlando, Florida. And Ron DeSantis, like, out of fucking spite for this Don't Say Gay bill, is like, okay, you can't do that, and you have to pay your fucking taxes. And I'm just like, okay, I don't support the Don't Say Gay bill, but can we just call this a win that Disney has to pay fucking taxes? And they can't exploit some fucking loophole they should have never been granted in the first place? Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, I was, like, in an argument with somebody on TikTok over that recently. But yeah, like, what was I talking about? Yeah, but, like, the Apple Watch is, like, so weird how it's, like, just a niche product. I will say, like, whether you're a fan of Apple or not, you should really be championing this new, mixed reality headset that they have going on. You need to champion that to succeed. Because if this does not succeed, if Apple can't figure out a way to make VR work, then VR is forever fucked. Only Apple, like, say what you want about Apple. Apple knows how to market things. They know how to make you want something even if you don't actually need it. Like, case in point with me, I thought I wanted an Apple Watch. I bought it, I never fucking used it, and I gave it to my dad. Because Apple just does really fucking good marketing. I will admit, I'm a fucking... I'll admit I fucked up, but I mean, fair enough. To be fair, at least somebody got use out of it. But, like, Apple is really good at marketing, is my point. So if they can't sell people on VR or AR or whatever this fucking thing uses, mixed reality, whatever the fuck that is, then any chance at VR succeeding is dead. Because Facebook tried it. Look how that's going. They basically, like, bet the farm on Metaverse, and now they're fucking losing, they're losing a shit ton of market value. Google tried it and then abandoned it. HTC, I guess, is still kind of going strong with it. The HoloLens, that crashed and burned. And honestly, rightfully so. It was a piece of shit. I could go on about, like, how I used a HoloLens. I had, like, 10 minutes, and then after, like, 5 minutes, I was just like, okay, can the last 5 minutes stop? Because it was just, like, I was so fucking confused on how to use it. Like, how to even get out of a single menu. It was not a user-friendly experience at fucking all. The HoloLens, it was bullshit. And I don't think it ever really made it to market. And then Google Glass failed before it even started, so that was a thing. Which is honestly a shame, because if the Google Glass had actually come out to like the general public, you guarantee I would have bought one. I would have bought one for like maybe $300, $400. Because I always, so, like, the thing back then is, like, the only way to get a hands-free camera, I mean, besides just, like, literally taping a camcorder to your head, was to get a GoPro. And the video and audio quality of those was dog shit. Here was Google selling, like, an actual 1080p camera on the Google Glass, hands-free, and it was actually pretty decent. So, like, I always wanted a hands-free camera, especially when I was doing, like, you know, more camera-driven, like, YouTube stuff back when I was a kid. So, yeah. Anyway, rant over. The cheaper ones use IR. Okay. Since it just updates time. Actually, it's well, according to Apple, like, the Apple Watch is, like, synced with, like, this one really unbelievably accurate clock. So it doesn't just sync with the phone. It does, like, its own thing, I think. A guy once told me he ranked really high on the pedo man. Wolf pack. Why are we talking about Rule 34 in my chat? Here's the thing I always wondered. Where is this Rule 34? Rule 34 of what? Like, what are the other 33 rules? Or is there, like, a Rule 35? Are there other rules? Where is this? Like, I know what Rule 34 actually is. It's, like, basically, like, if it exists, there is porn of it, essentially. But, like, what are the other 33 rules? You guys just ignored my fucking rant and started talking about Rule 34. That is my chat in a nutshell. Actually, not a lot of Rule 34. But okay. No, fuck you! I ain't quitting for shit. It's Bowser! I can now revisit? Okay. I thought I could, but... yeah, well, fair enough. Is there any Rule 34 of the ring? Actually, don't answer that. Please do not answer that. I dread to think of how that would conceivably work.
You can move through the water faster if you raise your knees up higher.
Fuck, my battery's already dead.
Just face me downward to recalibrate. Okay, let's select and shuffle. Overhead press. Okay, let's move. Be sure not to bend your lower back when you raise your arm. Great! All right! Amazing! Yes! Yes! Excellent! Okay! Neat! Fantastic! Fantastic! Nicely done! Challenge yourself. Great! Okay! Well done! One left! And guard! With your legs bent slightly, squeeze. Chair pose. And slowly. And slowly. And slowly. And slowly. Slow down. Focus on your form. KO.
Oh, I see what I was... Okay.
You should feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
Yeah, but, like, look at that illustration. He was clearly laying down. Am I wrong in, like, assuming that's what you were supposed to do? Or, I mean, obviously I know I was wrong, but, like... You know what I mean?
Okay, let's go.
Was I stupid for thinking that?
This exercise uses a wide range of muscles. Well done! Sharp! Let your lower back fall so your knees don't go too far forward. Better. Great, let's pick up the pace. Great! Neat. One left. Good, stay focused. Keep squeezing.
I win! Yeah! I'm Richard Simmons! Oh god, Yasuke's in chat. Hey, aren't you Richard Simmons? I figured Yasuke would appreciate the Family Guy joke. Wait. Oh, did I die? I guess. I didn't know you could die in this game, but makes sense. I mean, yeah, I know it's like a real game, but like, I don't know. I'm still not used to fitness games being actual games. I mean, definitely better than being a shitty rhythm game.
They may be misaligned. Just face me downward to recalibrate.
Okay.
Select the skill. Shuffle. Overhead press. Okay, let's go. Bend your hands slightly for more force. Excellent. Excellent. Well done. Great. Fantastic. All right. Okay. Wonderful. Awesome. Okay. Amazing. Increase your pace. Nice. Yes. Yes. Fantastic. Excellent. You should feel it in your stomach, not your arm.
Oh, fuck.
Knees to chest.
Wait, so how do I block?
Okay, let's go. Squeeze your abs, bend your knees. Neat. Nicely done. Fine work. Perfect. Good job. You got it. Stand up. No need to rush, though. With your legs bent slightly, squeeze.
Good, I guess. So that didn't work though. Why didn't that work?
And slowly. Slowly return to the starting position.
Oh, I'm supposed to stay in the chair position. Okay.
Far backward. Nice move! And guard! Keep squeezing. Swap.
Am I not squeezing hard enough? Is that why the guard doesn't work? I'm sure you guys are like,
Okay, let's go. Bend your legs as you move. Let your lower back fall so your knees don't go too far forward. If you're having trouble with the controls, press the plus button.
oh,
Great
well that
job.
one.
Go drink some water.
I might actually have to take the game up on that offer. I'm actually gonna be right back. I think I might. I really should grab a water bottle for it. Actually, let me check the chat first. You need to make loot. Why are we still talking about Rule 34? Blue stacks. Yeah, I've had. I'll tell you what though, you can kind of just do so like if you have Windows 11, you can kind of just natively do BlueStacks now. Which is good because BlueStacks was always a very fiddly program. I never liked it. R&D adventures. Gotcha games. XAX. I don't believe I've seen you before, but if you are a fan of LCX, I'll give you a mod. It's drawn as a... I don't even know what that is. It looks like a butterfly or something like that. A bread and butterfly from like Alice in Wonderland. My arms weren't straight? Yeah, well, like, I can only make them... So I have a really low ceiling in this basement. I can't really make them that straight. There was a cross block move. Oh, I don't know how that works then. It was taught in the last stream. Oh, fuck. Well, I don't remember that. Touch ears with arms. Okay. The guard doesn't work because you're supposed to push it up against your abs, not from the side, and up against your stomach. Oh, I see. Up against your stomach, I see. Okay, well, LCX sent a link, and I'm very scared that it's going to be Rule 34. Alright. Up. Well, it's not Rule 34, I guess. I mean, yeah, fair enough. That is actually on topic. I'm sorry I doubted you, LCX. No anime allowed in this... I'm kidding. Push it against your abs and harden your abs. Okay. You know, Ellie, don't do that. I don't know anything. I don't know anything anymore. Alright, I'll be right back in about 2 minutes. I decided to take the game's advice and get some water. Alright, I'm back. Level 6. Is it level 666? That would be cool. You know what? At level 666, you should get like a bonus where you get to actually play Devil World. The Famicom game. The one in-house Famicom game, like black box Famicom game that we weren't allowed to play in the US. But we were allowed to play Ghosts and Goblins. Isn't that fucked? I mean, to be fair, Devil World wasn't, like, the best game ever. It was just kind of a shitty Pac-Man clone. Although it did have, like, some more advanced mechanics than Pac-Man.
Okay, let's move. Point your toes straight ahead. Excellent. Keep it up. Nice. Well done. Awesome. Neat. Wonderful. Fine work. Fantastic. Amazing. Okay. Great, let's pick up the pace. Very nice. Good job. You got it. What's left? Okay. Perfect. And guard. You should feel it in your stomach when you breathe out. Need to chest.
Okay, I think I actually did it right this time. I held the ring con a little bit lower, like you said, like more towards my stomach.
Okay, let's go. Target your ass with this. Yes! Yes! Sharp! Fine work! Amazing! Great! Fantastic! Let's keep going! Great! Yes! Yes! Great! What's left? Nice! You made it! Stand up. No need to rush, though. You should feel it in your stomach, not your arms.
Good.
Air pose. And slowly. Slowly return to the starting position. Be careful not to overextend yourself.
Yeah!
You made it. Awesome.
Awesome.
two of us.
Okay, so... Okay, so I just have to do the thing that I was doing. Wait.
You've got it. Keep pushing me into your stomach.
Wait. I see. Fuck, I forget what it said when my hair was on fire.
Way to work up a
When my hair is on fire, it means that we have a strong connection or something like that.
victory!
My heart rate should be pretty fucking high by now. Oh, did it not work? Am I just too sweaty at this point for this thing to accurately measure my... Try it one more time. There we go. 174 BPM. Let's see if I know anything about music that's pretty damn high. Energy exerted 91%. 91% of what? The energy that I have? I'm pretty sure 91% of your total energy is lethal. I acquired Squat Fighter! Fuck yeah! Henceforth, I wish to be known as Ldeinercise Productions, the Squat Fighter! Now we need, you know what? We need, that needs to be in the next Street Fighter sequel. Street Fighter 6, or, what are we on now? 5? 5 was the one that just came out? Okay, Street Fighter 6. Squat Fighter. It'll, or actually, no, you could just make that a sequel to, Strip Fighter 2, the lewd, spin-off of, Street Fighter 2 on the PC Engine, which I am actually not making up. It is a real thing. I would play it on one of my ROM streams, but one, I suck at Street Fighter, and two, there is not a shot in hell of me being able to stream that without going against YouTube's terms of service and, quite honestly, probably international law. To some it's a game, not to me. You block by holding back on the D-pad, right. Yeah. Oh, raise the roof. Yeah, good idea. I'll do that. Is this what they mean by shattering the glass ceiling? You know someone used those sounds to make Rule 34. Oh, I am 100% sure that you are right, LCX. What kind of research? Guys. Behave yourselves. This is a Christian server. And Yasuke making the obligatory Dark Souls reference. Yeah, LCX has been playing a lot of Star Ocean too. Honestly, here's the reason I don't, like, go to a lot of those streams is because, like, it's one of those games where I feel like I do want to play it at some point, and I don't want to get spoiled by, one of his streams. So, like, that's kind of why I sort of avoid watching the Star Ocean streams. I am Kick Puncher. My punches have the power of kicks. Oh, the poser of kicks. Is it supposed to be? I don't know. Is it supposed to be power? I don't know. I think that was from Parks and Rec. I haven't seen Parks and Rec in a while. All your attacks are squats. All your attacks are squats, or do you only fight squats? All my attacks are squats. I have, you know, Kasumi Ninja, where you have, like, the flaming, where you have, like, the, fireball that comes out of your, vajayjay. It's like that. You have to, like, squat to, like, let it out. Guys, I've just created the new AAA title. I'm gonna sell 10 million units and then complain that I should have sold 100 million. Rah! Nice battling! Yeah, fuck it, let's do another one.
Ooh.
What's those? Treasure chests! Fuck yeah. let's do another one. Not sure how many of these I'll be able to do, but let's do another one. I think I can. Can I get that thing? Oh, there we go. I got 150 coins. What do the coins do? I actually don't know. I'm assuming it's EXP. It's, yeah, it, like, contributes to EXP somehow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh no! There are people living here! They could all be in danger!
Yeah, what do you want me to do about it? I'm just here getting fucking toned. I'm here getting swole. Okay? So, okay, did anybody else, like, say swole? Because, like, people said that all the time in my fucking high school, and yet when I, like, say swole, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. So is it just my high school that coined the term swole? For, like, I'm ripped, I'm swole! Like that? Is my high school just, like, you know, quirky, not like other girls' high schools? R/ not like other girls?
Okay, time to run.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh, run fast or it'll just push you back. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm doing a Sonic 2! I'm doing a Sonic the Hedgehog! Oh, is there a loop-de-loop? That would be cool.
Select the skill. Shuffle. Need to chest. Okay, let's move. Careful not to overextend your knees. Increase your pace. Hooray! Well done. What's left? You made it. Stand up. No need to rush, though.
Shit.
You should feel it in your stomach, not your arm. Air pose. And slowly. Slowly return to the starting position. Don't let your knees extend beyond the tips of your toes.
front press.
Okay, let's move. Press in on the Raycon as you reach out.
Oh, so it's just like this. It's like what I was doing to guard, pretty much.
Great! Nicely done! Very nice! Nice! Okay! Let's keep going! Keep it up! Okay! What's next? Overhead press. Okay, let's go! This exercise works your shoulders. Good job!
I win!
Great hustle! Keep it up!
Great hustle. Of course, that is to be expected from me, the squat fighter. Level 7, motherfuckers!
All right!
This game does have, like...
You did it! Let's break these things with air blast as we go. Yeah, doing good. Yay! Way to work up a sweat. Drop your hips. Stretch. Victory!
Okay, so I think the last one was like 174. Let's see what it's at now. Has it gone up? Has it gone down? Probably gone up, I would think. Whoa, it went like way the fuck down. What the hell? Light exercise. Yeah, I don't think this, I don't know. I don't think this IR shit is very accurate. Especially considering it'll sometimes take me like 3 times for it to actually get. Oh, did LCX just finish Star Ocean? Congratulations, I didn't realize. I know what swole is. Okay, good. So that isn't just a thing with my high school. When I would. I did and still do. Okay, yeah. Cause like whenever I like try to say, like whenever I say like swole, like kind of in an ironic sense, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But no one actually used it unironically. Yeah, exactly. Your high school not genre savvy. Oh god, my high school had an Asian arts club the year after it lost all of its members. Wait, hold on. But I didn't get in to anime until the year after it lost all its members and closed. Oh god. Mid-tier guard, please tell me that that class was taught by the whitest, most mayo motherfucker you've ever seen. That's my experience. See, so that's my experience with Spanish class. So I live in a pretty, like, white, you know, like, I'm not gonna say, like, gated community, because it's not quite that. It's suburbia. It's, like, a kind of, like, you know, it's, like, predominantly white. Like, I would say. Like, I pretty much know all of the black... Like, I pretty much knew all of the black people... Or, not black people. I pretty much knew all of the minorities in general who went to my school. And it was maybe, like, 5. And I was, like, close personal friends with, like, 2 of them. So... Well, not close personal friends, but friends with, like, 2 of them. And, yeah, so, like, my high school Spanish class was taught by this old white lady. And I mean, like, she was good, don't get me wrong. It's just, like, that was my... I went to that kind of high school, is what I'm saying. By the way, I did, I don't know if anybody cares, but, like, I did just sign up for, new classes starting on January 17th. I'm going to be doing Spanish 101 and Public Policy 110. So, yeah, feel free. So, maybe in the near future I will be able to do political rants and have some semblance of an idea of what the hell I'm talking about. Because I went to college! Actually, wait. Oh, yeah, it was a club then. It wouldn't have a teacher. Yeah. Calm down, squat fighter. I am the squat fighter. Don't talk back to me. Hey, comic. Comic is here. All is good in the world. Has the ring told me that my sweat is shiny and beautiful? Not yet. Not yet. Although, now that, you know what, like, when you left that comment, it did remind me that it did say that. It did bring back that repressed memory of, when I played it the one time, like, in my, Also, I disagree with Legislator. I don't know what that is. Good luck in your classes. Thanks, comic. Yeah, I know you speak Spanish, Woof. Yeah, I know you can talk in Spanish, yeah. Well, I didn't know about you mid-tier, but, like, Wolfpack I knew. Comic I know... I know Comic knows at least a little bit of Spanish. I don't know how fluent he is. It is extremely helpful to know two languages. Yeah, exactly. I wish that was, like, standard practice in, I wish... That's the thing I hate the most about the American education system, is, like, how we just, like, oh, well, English is the language of the economy, and most people grow up speaking English in this country anyway, so we don't need to teach Spanish. Like, I hope your Spanish 101 is Latin American Spanish and European Spanish, because that shit is different. I'm hoping it's Latin American Spanish, because I imagine that would be the most useful to me as an American. Because, like, most of the Spanish people in this country, rather... Yeah, and not European... Yeah, because most of the Spanish-speaking people in the United States are Latin American, Mexican, Puerto Rican, you know, Central American, etc. I was gonna say South America, but apparently South America isn't considered Latin America, but sometimes it is. I don't know, it's some bullshit semantics. Yeah, learn American Spanish, exactly. Yeah, I mean, like, like, so far, like, from my basic understanding, like, European Spanish, Mexican Spanish, and Portuguese seem basically the same, apart from, like, maybe a couple different words are spelled differently. Like, it's kind of, like, my understanding is, like, the difference between American English and British English. Like, they just add extra U's occasionally. I'm probably very wrong about that, though. Hell yeah, knowledge is power. Yeah, good luck with your... Thanks, guys. I know you love me. No, I don't. I don't love you, comic. Oh, I am very fluent. It was my first language. I did not know that. Interesting. If you don't mind me asking, comic, where were you born? If you need any help, feel free to ask. Okay, yeah, I definitely will. I know there's I know there are definitely a couple people in this community I can talk to. I also know some people in real life who actually only speak Spanish. So, yeah, not only do they speak it as a first language, they barely know English. You learned English and Spanish at the same time. Yeah, I kind of wish that was, like, standard across America. South America is very much Latin America. Okay, well, like, like, there are, like, people... Like, Brazil, there's, like, this huge pushback against calling Brazil Latin America. I don't get it either. Like, it's, like, there are people who will, like, stick to their guns and, like, no, Brazil is not Latin America. And then there are people who are like, no, Brazil is very much Latin America. Like, it is, like... like, there is no middle ground. People are very impassioned that Brazil is either Latin America or not Latin America. Rainfall alert in your area. Oh no. Hopefully it's not a tsunami. Like, usually it used to be like whenever, like, before Duterte was the leader of Philippines, if I ever heard about the Philippines, it was about their tsunamis. But not all Latin Americans speak Spanish. Yeah, true. Like, Brazil speaks Portuguese. There are, like, French occupied areas, like, well, French Guiana. There's a whole extra case in European Spanish. I had to learn it for high school Spanish and was like, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, you were born in California to Mexican immigrants. Okay. So we only spoke Spanish at home. I didn't learn English until I went to school. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, translate. Yeah, I mean, there's always, like, there's Google Translate, but it's not, 100%. Shit. Did this die? Well, I think my controller finally died. That's fun. What time do we have? I'm gonna see if I can find the other Joy-Con. Oh, never mind. It works now. There's at least a little bit of, No, never mind. Okay. Shit, I do not have the other, Yeah, I do not have the other Joy-Con. Let's see what time it is. It might just be a good time to, like, end the stream pretty soon. 10:55. Okay, that might be a good time to end anyway. Oh, they are Latin, not Hispanic. Yeah, that would make sense, because, like, Hispanic, I would think is, like... Oh, I was gonna say Hispanic would be Hispaniola, so, like, specifically, like, the Haitian, Dominican, Cuban area, but I've also been told that's not true, so I don't know. That's what I always, like, I assume Hispanic comes from Hispaniola. He recorded another part of Pokemon Scarlet. This time it's the finale. Cool. Awesome. think you're mixing Latin and Hispanic, which a lot of people do. Hispanic is simply one who speaks Spanish. A lot of Latin American falls into that category. Yeah, but like I definitely heard the argument that Brazil is not considered Latin America. Like, that argument, like, I really started hearing that argument when Brazil, like, obviously now Brazil is in the news because of, like, shit that Bolsonaro's supporters are doing. But, like, when Bolsonaro initially lost, I really started hearing that argument that Brazil is not considered Latin America. And if you consider Brazil Latin America, it's, like, deeply offensive to Brazilians. I don't know if that's actually true, but as you mentioned, there are many Latin Americans who do not speak Spanish. True. They are Latin but not Hispanic. Okay. I don't know. I mean, like I'm not gonna say like I'm not saying that like those people. I'm not saying they're right. I'm just don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. No, Hispanic comes from Espanol, which yeah, obviously. Oh, okay, I see. It comes from Lolita, which is a novel about some full-grown man in love with. I have not read the novel, but I have seen the Kubrick movie, and well, just like every Kubrick movie, it's a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. So there you fucking go. Young-looking anime females. I feel like you have to like. I feel like you have to say it in like the. In like the nice guy. Or like the like r/nice guy's voice, like American anime females. Except for 2001, which was trash.
You know what? I don't want to say it's trash. I just don't think I've ever been intoxicated enough to fully get it. I think that's really what it comes down to. Is like everybody I've ever like talked to about 2001 is just like, oh, it makes total sense if you're like stoned out of your gourd. Sort of like Pink Floyd's The Wall. Not the album as much as the movie. The album is like fine no matter what, but yeah. There's nothing to get. We make better tools when we evolve. It's a simple message. Okay, fair enough. But it's also like 2 hours soon. Yeah, fair enough. Like, I've tried... Like, I've watched... I kind of agree with you about 2001. But, like, I also kind of thought it was like, oh, well, I'm not really into sci-fi, so, like... I'm gonna be, like... I do... Actually...
I've shown this on I've shown this on my vinyl stream before, but since we're on topic, I do have the 2001 soundtrack on vinyl. Bit of a random flex, I suppose.
Wolfpack, were you not subbed to Comic? Man, you were missing out. Comic puts out some great shit. Logan flexing muscles and records.
If you want to see me flex more records, I mean, well, first of all, you know, you already do if you follow me on Twitter, but I mean, I have like 3 entire vinyl streams. So,
and my dog is crying to get in. Yeah, Comic puts out, he and his wife were just playing Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, earlier today. That's always very fun to watch. What are you doing? What are you doing tomorrow? Wednesday is usually when you play through your backlog, right? So it's gonna be just like some random Steam game, isn't it? Yes, this week's backlog game is Paradise Killer. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I haven't heard of Paradise Killer, but I assume it involves killing and possibly some paradise, so I'm intrigued. Alright, bye, mid-tier guard. I tried Paradise Killer. I didn't get too far, but I was intrigued. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, that's something to go off of, Comic. It's an open world murder mystery, so sounds like fun. Yeah, sounds totally up your alley, Comic. You love murder. Comic, I mean, you know, do you want to flex on like how many murders you've committed in your life? You know, this would be the opportune place to do it. Hey VGM, how are you? Hell yeah, murder, you know, it gives you vitamins. You know, every time I see VGM's like username, it makes me wish I had an oscilloscope, but then I remember, oh yeah, do I have the fucking room for something like just totally useless, yet utterly really fucking cool like that? And also, would I necessarily waste that space on a fucking oscilloscope? But, like, I kind of wish I did. I kind of wish I could. In video games, in case the FBI is watching. Yeah, no. Trust me, if the FBI was watching, they would have banned all y'all motherfuckers, like, an hour ago. you can get a small. Do they have small oscilloscopes? Like the only ones I know of are like these big. So like I watch Tech um, Tech Moan Tech. He does a lot of like videos on like weird, obscure like audio formats, and he's like really fascinated with oscilloscopes as well. And like the only oscilloscopes I see are like it's like basically like this like tube CRT thing that's like on the front of a fucking like receiver. I've considered trying to get one to make investments, to make live streams more interesting to look at. Well, I would have to imagine there are like oscilloscope programs that you can use in the meantime, right? Like, there's all kinds of like music visualizers. I would be very surprised if oscilloscope was not one of them. Or you know what? They do make. I don't remember what it is, but it's like. So it's like a laser thing. It's like a laser display, and you can like use it as a visualizer, but it does a lot of other things. Like you can play like vector games on it. I think there might even be a Vectrex emulator for it, but it's like this really cool laser thing. And yeah, you can like use like music visualizers. You can play like asteroids on it. It's really cool, honestly. I'd buy one, but I think it's like $700, so it's not really worth that much to me. They are about the size of one of those home theater surround sound receiver. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Fubi FBI-chan. Oh my god. Go to jail. Go directly to jail. There's an anime girl version. In fact, I feel like if there's not an anime girl version of me, then LCX is doing a huge disservice to all of us by not currently like processing that. Oh my god. I've just opened Pandora's box. I'm gonna fucking Winamp. Yeah, there's like a bunch of skins for Winamp. Yeah, I have been thinking of changing up the visualizer to something that matches my channel. I've been lazy. Yeah. She's saying with whatever you were playing. That would be pretty cool, but like I don't know if that would really fit VGM style. That is really cool technology though. So many skin options. So many skin options. Why you say it like that? Oh yeah, I'm the creepy one. I'm the creepy one who was spending like half the fucking stream talking about Rule 34. Yeah. Winamp. It really kicks the llama's ass. Rule 3. I don't think you ever did answer my question. Are there, like, what are the, like, where are the other 33 rules? Like, where did this Rule 34 come from? Why did we just start with Rule 34? Why doesn't anybody ever talk about the other 33 rules? I gotta go to lunch. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon anyway, so yeah, could Rule 1 is you don't talk about rules 2 through 33. Got it. So which one of those rules is you don't talk about FC? You know, that one movie that you don't talk about, FC. Yasuke, Wolf kind of beat you to that. Really? So the caption in a 2003 webcomic later included in a list of rules of the internet originally circulated on 4chan. Actually, I do think I kind of knew it had something to do with 4chan. By members of Anonymous, in which the rule was formatted as, if it exists, there is porn of it, no exceptions. That I think I knew, but I didn't know, like... So I kind of, like, my next question is, like, is Rule 34 the last rule, or are there, like, Rule 35 to, like, 587 or whatever? It's all good. Great mind. Yeah, something like that, Wolfpack. Mentally diseased minds possibly in this situation. I could look it up. Yeah, you're right. I could look it up. I don't know. I might do that after the stream, but yeah. I did just fiddle around with the pie, so now I have a more complete list of games. I do have that Toho game. That Toho game and the other PS1 game that LCX recommended, that LCX requested. I'm mostly going to be focusing on Darkwing Duck like I did in the last stream, but it'll be something. Rule 63, internet slang, fandom slang. So it at least goes up to Rule 63, apparently. Got it. I think my next question is, what are there more of? Are there more Tumblr genders, or are there more internet rules from 4chan? Which ironically doesn't abide by any of them. Oh! TV tropes. TV tropes says it goes up to 48, 63, 77, 77. So I think there's 76 Tumblr genders. There is one more rule than there are Tumblr genders. That answers that question. No, you were wrong. 77. 77 rules compared to 76. So one more rule. It was very close, though. I think it's 76 genders, right? Or is it 86? I don't remember what the thing was anymore. Are we counting all of the other kin genders too? I don't know. I don't know if those are counted in the 76 genders. My degree in biology says that there are 1,000 genders in all living organisms. Amazing. And not one of those genders will sleep with me. Amazing. Anyway. My gender is cursive. That is so fucking random. Funniest joke you've said to date, Logan. Wow. What the hell? I'm just like on a fucking roll as of this week. Like I've coined that and I've coined you just don't like the idea of it in the Trials of Mana stream. Or I'm sorry, not Trials of Mana. Legend of Mana, that's it. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just like on a fucking roll, apparently, this week. Gender is a spectrum. Is it a ZX spectrum? Because, like... I know it pisses you off when people say Z instead of Z. And you... And not one of those genders will sleep with me. Clever. Gender is spectrum internet. So basically, gender is inconsistent and barely works. Yeah. How dare you misgender my console? It doesn't work anymore. Stopped console spawns. What the fuck have I started? No son of... Kneel before Zed. This is... That's how it foes right. I don't even know what the hell I'm reading. I'm pretty sure there's a typo somewhere in there, but like... I couldn't tell you. I combined all my consoles into one. I consolidated. Alright, it's time to ban Wolfpack. Again. And also, you're the one misgendering the ZX Spectrum. It's not a console. It's a microcomputer. Why are you why are you cyberbullying the ZX Spectrum? Show it some respect. Respect your privilege. It's supposed to be Zod next, not Zed. Okay, it's the Zodx Spectrum. Got it. It's just another construct of separate us from people. I've said this before. I think gender is more tied with marketing than anything. Now, admittedly, I come at this from a very ignorant perspective, and I've had arguments with people about this before. But the way that I see it is like, okay, people talk about sex and gender being two different things. Okay, fine. Let's stick with that framework. In that case, I would say gender is more of a marketing construct than anything. And what I mean by that is it's not so much what you identify as, it's what society identifies you as, and it's done so through marketing. So, like, for example, like, I think people conflate gender with gender roles. Low battery? How is it low battery? It's literally on the fucking charger. Anyway. But, I think we confuse gender for gender norms and gender roles. Okay, I am, my sex is male. So, but that doesn't mean that I need to, drive around in a Hummer and, go hunting and, flex my muscles or whatever men stereotypically do. Gender doesn't, if I wanted to, I don't know, go flower shopping or whatever is stereotypically female, there's nothing wrong with that. I can do that, and I think people are starting to realize, hey, we shouldn't be confined by archaic gender roles that are just enforced on us by marketing execs who want to narrow down a demographic so that they can easily sell to it and advertise to it. So, girls can go hunting, little boys can play with Barbies or whatever, we live in the year 2023. People can do whatever the hell they want. It's just I believe that's what it is my understanding of it. Again, I come from a place of deep ignorance. But that seems to be my understanding of the whole situation. I have to go because of work. Okay, bye, VGM. I'm probably going to end... I was supposed to end the stream half an hour ago, but here we are. My mother thinks joint... I actually am, on the total opposite end of the spectrum. I wish that we had entirely joint restrooms. I don't think that we should segregate between restrooms. People try to pretend there's all of these perverts in bathrooms. If I wanted to, obviously I don't, but I'm saying if I wanted to, perv on a woman, there are plenty of better places to do it. And for that matter, far less conspicuous ways of doing it than in a restroom. My sex often. I see normal as conflict.
Exactly. That's a good point too, LCX. Like, for example, true fact, pink being seen as a feminine color is actually a fairly recent phenomenon. It actually started, I believe, around the time of the Second World War. And before that, pink was actually seen as a masculine color. But around the time of the Second World War, it became a feminine color, and societally and from a marketing and advertising standpoint, it is still seen as a feminine color. But that's the way I see it. Is like everything. Like I kind of come at it from a perspective of everything around us that we assign a name and a value to. Everything around us is just something that we assigned a name and a value to. Like, okay, I am speaking to you on a webcam. The English language of that is webcam. And we have decided that the value of it is, I don't know. I don't know how much this one cost, but probably somewhere between like $30 and $60. You know, like, my point is, like, I could have easily called it a Glockenspiel and said it's worth $700, and there could be an alternate universe. So that's why I say, like, don't get so caught up in definitions, and don't get so caught up in what society deems as acceptable and not acceptable. You know, go by the beat of your own drum. Now, obviously, there are legal boundaries that we should adhere by, and, you know, to a reasonable standard, you should question those legal principles. And, you know, if you live in a democracy and you have the power to change those legal principles, you should be encouraged to do so. But that's sort of how I see it, is like everything is just a societal construct anyway. You can make up your own societal construct. If you believe that a man, you know, if you believe that a stereotypical man should, you know, fucking play Hello Kitty or whatever, fine, whatever, do whatever shit you want. Like, I just think that some people kind of take that philosophy a bit too far. Syllables are sounds coming out of your mouth. It's about the intent. Exactly. Of the Disney show Gargoyles, because I missed the show so much. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised Disney Plus hasn't gotten on that. There's probably people who would spend money for that. I mean, they remade DuckTales. Look how big that turned out to be. I know people who think bad words are horrible. I say, would you rather be friends with somebody who says I hate you or somebody who says I fucking love you? Yeah, exactly. But I would even take that a step further. Would you rather be friends with somebody who says I fucking hate you, or would you rather be friends with somebody whose actions say I fucking hate you?
I see beings of existence. It doesn't matter if you're human or whatever you want to identify as. Alien, shapeshifter, a mermaid. I don't care, really. If you're cool, then we cool. Exactly. Yeah, like if I met somebody who, like, you know, like if I met somebody who was like, "Oh, I prefer to use these pronouns," I'm not going to question them. Cuz like I said, I come from a place of ignorance, and really, like, why rock the boat when you don't need to? Like, I think really the only construct of life that we should all just follow, don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Like, don't impose upon others, and others should not impose upon you. That's such a fundamental principle, and yet so many people completely fuck it up. I don't use profanity, but I'm fine with people who do. Okay, yeah, I know. Thousands of years later, when civilization falls. Jesus, that is really optimistic. You think civilization's gonna fall in thousands of years? I don't know. I don't know. The way things are going, I don't know if it's gonna last that long. Uncover our civilization and interpret it any way they want. Exactly. Yeah. That's a very good point too. Is like going back to what I said about like everything being a social construct. Like, you know, like we look back at, you know, things like the ancient Romans and ancient Egyptians, and we, you know, in some cases don't have the luxury of knowing. Well, the Egyptians had hieroglyphics. They had, you know, written text, but not, you know, prehistoric. A lot of prehistoric, you know, civilizations did not. So, you know, we sometimes just don't have the luxury of knowing what they viewed in terms of social constructs. So we just have to enforce our own social constructs in order to kind of just estimate what their mindset was. They might think anime is our religion. Exactly, yeah. And I mean, not to get into that debate, but I mean, like, yeah, like, you know, I really think that anything could be a religion. Like, it could have been God, it could have been Harry Potter. That was like the dominant religion. Who the fuck knows? Who is this? Do you watch Hold on, I want to actually read that because that sounds like something I would be interested in. Metatron. I'm gonna look that up. And like save it for after the stream because that actually sounds like something I would be interested in. Okay. I found the channel. But yeah, I'm always interested in like historical stuff like that, so I might actually check that out. And he actually knows Latin. That's interesting. Cool. I believe in Travis Bickle. I don't even know who that is. Do you believe in Travis? What's his face from Blink 182? What's his name? Travis Scott? I can't remember. Stave positive? Oh no. I have one major rule. Stave positive. Agreed. No, not like that! Is the psycho from the movie Taxi Driver? Okay. Why have I still not seen that movie? I like it's like considered like one of the greatest pieces of cinema of all time. I need to watch that fucking movie. I'm a nihilist. I believe nothing has meaning. Humans assigned all of the meanings they see in... Wait. I don't think that's... I think you're misusing nihilism. I think nihilism means that... Like, nihilism just means, like, you don't care... You're just, like, rooting for humanity's downfall. I don't think it has anything to do with, like... assigned meanings or anything like that. But I didn't know there was a word for it. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think... The rejection of all religions and moral principles and the belief in life. And the belief that life is meaningless. Okay, yeah, that... I see. That's kind of how that ties into what I perceive as nihilism. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call myself a nihilist. I think that... You know, George Carlin had a very a very good quote that I sort of live my life by. Basically, humanity is like a circus, and there are some people who stand in the sidelines and observe the circus and just sort of analyze it from a scientific and sort of an analytical point of view. And I think that's how I sort of find the will to keep going on, is I've found myself to be that kind of person. I'll stick with atheism. That is a... It is a dictionary definition? Okay. We do have purpose. I would say, really, our purpose... I would say our purpose is to... You know, I've heard... You know, my mother... I don't think she would classify herself as religious, but, you know, she's one of those people who would classify herself as spiritual, but hear me out. There is kind of a good point that she's made before, and other people have made. I think that heaven and hell exist in a more mortal sense. I believe that heaven, I think heaven and hell exist in terms of when you die, what is your impact on other people? That is your heaven or hell. If you die and you are a caring person, a nice person, a charitable person, a person with decency, a person with whatever, you will be remembered more fondly. You will be remembered, you will be mourned by people who were close to you. You will have people close to you when you die. And they will be mourning you when you die. More likely, anyway. And I believe that is really the truest kind of definition of heaven. And the adverse is true with hell. If you are a selfish, terrible miser of a person, people will be less inclined to mourn at your funeral. And that really is sort of your hell. True hell is dying alone and knowing full well that it is your fault. Atheism is simply a lack of belief. Yeah, I mean, I think I kind of understand now where LCX is coming from. I would say it is probably just a more... I would say what... I don't know if it's necessarily nihilism, maybe more just pessimistic atheism. What if you're fine with that? I mean, that's up to you. You know, I mean, that, if you're fine with, treating the people in your life like shit, then I suppose that is your, I guess I just would not want to ever sit down and eat lunch with you. It's the concessions you make in life that matter. Whether you are content with your life and love yourself. Yeah, but I think... Yeah. I mean, this is very much up for debate. There are many, competing... I have a friend who's a philosophy major. He could, probably school you, me, and everybody else in this room. Oh, nobody else is in this room. Everybody else in this chat room about all of this. But, that's sort of the worldview I come from, is I believe that the impact you leave on Earth is your heaven or hell. I only care about the present. When you're dead, you're dead. Yeah, I mean, like, that is another way of looking at things. I mean, the the beauty of my worldview is that it doesn't need to be universally correct. You can all sort of assign your own values and what you and what you can assign your own values and priorities, and you can I mean, every one of us is alive right now, so clearly something is keeping you going. So whatever that is, hold on to that feeling, hold on to whatever that may be, and that I guess in a sense can also be considered your heaven or hell. And I guess in a sense of like what Wolfpack is saying, like the concessions you make in life, if you are happy with yourself, if you are, you know, I guess that kind of like goes to LCX's point in a sense. Is like, you know, clearly LCX is at least content enough to where she is still, or I'm sorry, where he is still on this mortal earth, so clearly he's doing something that he enjoys. Clearly he's doing something right. Yes, but how people remember you doesn't really matter after you die. Yeah, true. True. I mean, that is a valid argument, but I think that if you care about somebody enough, like, I don't know if you have a wife or anything like that, or you know, a husband. I don't know what your sexual orientation is, and it's none of my business, but like, even if not, like, you obviously love your parents, you love your family, like, you know, I feel like many people subconsciously, whether they realize it or not, would, even though it doesn't in the long run really matter what their impact is, I think that subconsciously it is something that you have to mentally think about. Anyway, I think I'm probably going to end the stream here. Literally just like an entire hour of the stream has just me rambling about tell me all your thoughts on God. Yeah. So anyway, Thursday will be Chrono Trigger. I'm gonna be going back to that. And then Saturday I will be doing another ROM stream. Mostly it's going to be Darkwing Duck. I'm going to try to get to LCX's requests. He made a couple requests in the last stream that I wasn't able to get to because I didn't have the ROM. But I should be able to get to them. And then next Tuesday, I'm going to try and see if I can work on getting my Wii U hacked and seeing if I can download like some Wii ISOs, because if I can, that would be... Well, I guess I could do Dolphin, but like Dolphin isn't really the best for like games that heavily require motion controls. Because I do want to get that Wii Personal Trainer game that LCX is talking about. Actually, I guess I could just buy the physical release. That's probably going to take a while to ship, though. So,
I don't know. I might look on eBay, see what the prices are, see if people have like jacked them up, and if they haven't, I might just. In fact, I might just do that. I might just buy a physical copy of that game.
Dolphin works for Wii. Yeah, but like you kind of need to like it does work with Wiimotes, but like the motion controls in Dolphin, unless you have like the specific Dolphin sensor bar, which I think plugs into USB, which I don't have. Unless you have that, it's like I don't think it's really like even then, like, I've heard, like, kind of conflicting things about how well the motion controls work in Dolphin, and I don't know. I'd probably just want to play on actual hardware, whether that means side-loading a game or buying it physically. But yeah, thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Akeem Slice. Thank you, Karumi. Thank you, XAX, new addition to the stream. Thank you, LCX. Thank you, VGM. Thank you, Yasuke. Thank you, Wolfpack1. Thank you, Lavon. Thank you, The Comic Man. Thank you, GMC. Is that everybody? I think that is everybody. Yeah. I'll just see if there's any last minute comments. A root beer float. Fuck, dude, I want a root beer float now. God. You know what? I have root beer, and I probably can, like, easily get vanilla ice cream. So fuck it. I kind of want root beer float now. Personal trainer doesn't use motion controls? Oh, it's just a training bit. Wait a minute. Did that come with, Wii Fit? Because I remember, Wii Fit came with, like, an exercise video. Or something like that. But a bit more interactive. Okay. Oh, it's not a video. It's just, like, a little bit more interactive. I don't know. Alright. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming, as always. It's been fun, talking about mortality and life and death, typical, haha, amazing stream stuff. So, yeah, I will see you all on Thursday, where, we will continue on with Chrono Trigger. Bye, everyone.